My junior year of high school, I was very bedridden with depression, and I really stopped going to classes for a long time. So my habit when I'm depressed, in order to avoid feeling that way and to avoid being bedridden, is to keep things on my to-do list, but then we're just overwhelming ourselves.
Yeah.
And then we can't truly focus on the most important goals. I keep getting sign after sign after sign that if I heal my relationship with my dad, it will heal a lot of things in my life.
Because it's not actually just about your dad. It's about your worth. I'm Catherine, and welcome to The Spiritual Gem. The purpose of this podcast is to demystify the inner work, to normalize vulnerability as a measure of bravery, and to teach you the transformational tools so that you can shed the layers of anxiety, depression, unworthiness, self-doubt, and walk this planet with the lightness, the joy, the clarity that is your natural essence. In each episode, you'll meet one of my private clients as they reveal their deepest traumas, inner woundings, limiting beliefs, so that you can see in real time what it looks like to truly heal by going within and meeting these inner parts with the love, with the medicine that they need. It fills me with life having these paradigm-shifting conversations, and I'm so excited to have you here. And just for the next 30 seconds, connecting with the breath, making the inhalation and the exhalation smooth. And coming into the field of presence. And just noting the quality of the mind. Is it fast? Is it slow? Is it numbed? Noticing the quality of your energy. And as you're tuning in to the inner environment here, imagining your body is infused, surrounded with pure white light. And we ask our angels, our guides, to please remove any negative, non-beneficial energy from us. Please remove any negative, non-beneficial energy from the space. Please clear any patterns, any grids, any distortions, misunderstandings of ourselves, of reality. When you're ready, fluttering the eyes open, taking a moment to look around the room, the space.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hi. Nice to see you here.
Nice to see you too. Thank you. I feel here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So first, before we get into the coaching, so I know that we can just like dive right the fuck in, I want to hear about how things have been integrating since our last session. And our last session was pretty big. A lot of stuff came up to be released, to be healed, to be led back to love. What have you noticed has changed? What's different? For context here, this is Amber's second session. In our first session, we got into some deep work around healing from sexual assault. So for the next few minutes, we'll be recapping this and talking about sex. So if you have little ears around you, you may want to put your headphones in for a moment.
I guess since that big emotion and fear got to be expressed, I haven't had as much flashbacks to that night. And I've tried to pass on that knowledge to a couple other friends who came to me with basically like what I saw as inner child work. And I was like, did you know you can reprogram your memories? And they're like, okay. And I know we had some homework to have that conversation with Punani.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, I haven't masturbated like barely at all.
Interesting.
Since then, because when I have asked her, she did not want to.
Yeah, it's been a no.
Have any pleasure. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that might have caused me to seek pleasure in other ways of life. But I'm glad I now know to have that conversation or check in.
Yeah, I love that. I think that's so important because we can't expect ourselves to be consensual in relationships with other people if we're not consensual in our relationship with ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
So very happy.
Yeah, me too. We're going to figure it out.
Yeah.
Little by little. It's just I haven't, I think, prioritized the time to like kind of foreplay myself and be like, hey, what can I do to like get you ready for this?
Yeah, and to make you feel safe and to drop into presence. And I would even encourage you to, and I know you have a certain living condition that's going on currently.
Mm-hmm. My apartment has mold.
Yeah, apartment has mold. You're kind of in an upheaval as far as that. So you're probably not in like your normal space to be able to like drop in and like experience your body in the way that you maybe usually would. But I encourage you, if you can, at some point to start exploring with pleasure that doesn't lead to any kind of penetration. And like, it doesn't have to lead to any kind of penetration, doesn't have to lead even to any kind of orgasm. Like, what does it just feel like? What is it like to just maybe put on some sensual music and and to just kind of move my body and maybe run my nails along my skin and kind of, you can turn yourself on just with your own energy, with your own movement. It doesn't have to be physical stimulation.
Yeah, that sounds appealing right now.
Yeah, I think as you're healing this relationship with sexuality and with your sexuality and with your own consensuality, if that's a word, that this will be an important thing for you right now. I don't think it always will be. I think, in months and years to come, that it'll be a lot easier for you to be like, no, I don't want this. Yes, I do want this. And probably you'll find that you do want to have sex, or you do want to have penetration, solo or partnered, a lot more frequently. But because the pendulum was like way over here, it's like sometimes we got to bring the pendulum back to the other side just to have some kind of balance in the middle.
There was a moment yesterday, actually, that Punani was like, I want to get fucked right now. And that was after breath work.
Okay.
Yeah, I had some breath work and Mag is trying to find the perfect spot. That's what you get, man. It was, I guess, my body finally getting some blood flow down there because I hold my breath a lot.
Some energetic flow down there.
Yeah, I did feel like the sacral chakra was very open.
Nice.
And so, there's just like a sudden urge that has not really been there in a while.
Nice.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, you could definitely experience with that more. You can have an energetic orgasm that is actually never even touching yourself, just through having that energy like flowing through your body and feeling like the aliveness of your body. And you can imagine pure white light encapsulating pussy, encapsulating your sacral chakra and like expanding in your body and connecting to universal love, connecting to everyone. Sometimes I'll imagine I'm connecting to people who are having sex. I'm like in that field of pleasure with other people.
I love that. There's always someone having sex right now.
There's always someone in pleasure right now. And in my imagination, I can connect to that and like feel that stimulation in my body. And like, that's such a fun form of turn on and pleasure.
Thank you. I've never had the visual for it, but I've experienced an energetic orgasm during Kundalini activation process. So I've had the Kundalini really flowing through there. And then with my Theragun, was getting some tension out of my hips. And it was like all that tension getting released. It felt like there was more flow going on.
Yeah, probably some energy blockages and in multiple places.
Yeah. And I was like, oh shit.
What's happening?
I like it. So thank you. Thank you. Because I obviously want very badly to reconnect to sexual pleasure. It just hasn't felt safe.
Yeah.
And wasn't feeling safe enough to the point where I instigated a 6-month no dating policy.
Yeah.
But I just realized from one of our other coaches, Francesca, our shaman, that I am ready. She felt it and then I felt it. And so I realized the 6-month no dating policy was a combination of not feeling safe and productivity punishing myself for like not being further enough in my career or here or there in my life to date. But
and I think that leads into an important conversation around like what really is embodiment. Because if you're wanting to show up in life in a different way, if you're wanting to change the dynamic between you and dating, well, we can't just hide in our cave and do all of the inner healing and be like, okay, it's like, at what point am I healed enough? At what point am I good to actually be showing up in this way in dating? And I think that is what embodiment is. It's like, yeah, okay, dating might scare me, dating might trigger me, dating might bring up some shit, and I'm going to do it, and I'm probably going to get triggered, I'm probably going to get scared, and it's going to bring up my shit, and I'm going to work with it as it comes up and be in action. It's like we're always doing the inner and the outer.
Yeah, because there are certain things you can kind of, I don't want to say only heal, but there are some things that I think I need to heal with a partner. I can do my solo inner work, but when I want to practice building boundaries, I need someone.
You need someone. Exactly. Exactly. And I'll say, because you've done so much of your own inner work, it will be easier for you to now accept love, to accept safety from someone else, because you're already giving it to yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what we were texting about yesterday. That's the nourishment barrier, is when, if we're not giving something to ourselves, well, it's kind of hard to accept it from other people.
Yeah.
Because there's no template for that within ourselves. And so we kind of block that love, or we block that safety, or we block those compliments or that worthiness. Mm-hmm. But if we're giving it to ourselves, then receiving it from someone else is like the cherry on top. It's like, oh, that's so nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I agree that there are certain things that you can only heal in partnership.
Yeah.
If you have trauma around partners, then at some point that is the curriculum. Changing that dance, the way that you're showing up, the boundaries you're holding, and also probably just like the quality of partner that you're saying yes to. That's a big one. Yeah, that's a big part of it too. That's a big part of healing, is actually making better choices. And by better, it's like more aligned with who you are and what you want.
I was just coaching some new friends I made yesterday on this, because one young woman that morning had just ended things with a guy she was seeing for about a year. And she was like, the universe gave me sign after sign after sign, and this morning was the last straw, and she finally broke it off. And I truly, truly believe that you have to have your list of qualities very specific of what you want in your partner, and know that whoever comes along who's trying to fill your empty slots has to match what's on your list. Otherwise, I don't want to say you're wasting your time, but then you can't have another person come who's actually matching your list fill that spot if there's someone who's not aligned with what you want in that spot. And so that is my new goal, to just make sure I'm kind of like sifting through the people who come into my life more awarely.
Yeah.
And it's hard when you have the trauma that makes you want to latch on to somebody for safety or love. But since seeing you on a regular basis, I have luckily gotten that internal love going, where I know that I don't need your external love, your external love, your external love. I'd like it, but from the people who I know are going to nourish me and not take my energy, to say the least.
Yeah. And I think, and I don't want to spend too much time on this, because I want to definitely make sure we get time to go into the coaching for today, because I'm sure there's some juiciness that's waiting to be revealed. There's something. But I think it's also really, you hit the nail on the head, is that it is giving yourself the love and the validation and the worth that you're looking for from a partner. Like, that's the biggest thing. Because if you're not giving that to yourself, well, then you're gonna be like a moth to a friggin' flame of like, oh my God, you love me. Oh my God, you think I'm beautiful.
You laughed at my joke.
You laughed at my joke. And then that is actually what I think is allowing you to say yes to men who aren't actually in alignment for you. And I don't even know if it's so much about having every single quality. I think it's like, does this feel right? Does this feel like an energetic match for me? Because at some point, it's like we have to leave some things up for mystery, and we have to be an allower. We have to let people be who they are. But it's like, if they're kind, if they're committed to their own spiritual practice, if they're compassionate, like if they're patient, like those kind of broader, more character-based things, rather than like they have like this kind of career, like maybe like they look like this, or they're above a certain, income level, or like all of those things can change. All of those like external things can change so easily. So I encourage anyone who's watching this to be like, what do I really value? Okay, I value personal growth. So I want someone who is interested in personal growth. I value kindness and love. So I want someone who leads with love and is kind. So more emphasis on those and less emphasis on like, I have to nail every characteristic. Like, leave some room for life to surprise you.
Yeah. And I do think it takes that level of awareness to know what that feel good feeling is. Sometimes it's just like comfort or lust. And it's not actually like the feel good feeling of alignment. Like we are energetically aligned.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you for saying that.
Yay. Okay. We'll get into some motherfucking coaching.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do
it. Was there an intention that came through when we dropped in together?
I'm hearing feel. I've been overbooking myself recently, so I kind of did notice I haven't been pausing enough to feel within the past couple weeks-ish.
Yeah. So as you're tuning in here, what do you notice is present energy-wise, somatic-wise in your body?
My throat chakra feels very tight. A little bit of like the back of my neck and jaw. But mainly like right here.
Yeah. Good to notice. Anything in your heart space or belly?
My heart feels open. My belly feels kind of how it always does. Slightly, at least slightly tense.
Okay. Does the tenseness feel a little unstable? Or is it more of a contraction?
Yeah, more of a contraction, like that anxiety that comes with where you're like trying to suck in your stomach as protection.
Yeah. Okay.
I just noticed my hips too. They're like bringing my knees in.
Yeah. Okay. Good to notice. So it seems like the throat is the strongest right now. How would you rate that scale of 1 to 10 in terms of intensity?
I'm hearing like 7, 8.
Okay. I want you to breathe into the throat space. And is there a color associated with this energy here?
Purple, red.
Okay. Is this energy completely inside the body or partially outside?
Yeah, it's weird. It feels like here, but also a little behind.
It's radiating.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Is there a shape to this energy?
Yeah, it's like a hard ball.
Mm-hmm. And is this new or familiar?
Familiar.
Mm-hmm. Are there any other ways that you would describe or qualify this energy?
It's like upset. It's making me tear up now.
Yeah, it's okay to let that come up.
It's tense. It's anxious.
Yeah.
I think angry and frustrated.
Yeah. So why don't we speak directly from that energy and see what it has to say? I feel
angry. I feel overwhelmed. Frustrated. Yeah. I want to scream, but I don't want to be heard. I just want it all to stop. I want it all to end.
Yeah. And staying present, feeling your body. Yeah, really good breath. Yeah, really good.
This all sucks. I don't want to go, but I also don't want to stay.
Yeah.
I just want it all to end.
Yeah. Really good.
Why?
And staying present with the sensation, dropping from the mind, thinking about. Now, dropping into the sensation, we need to open energetically to the walls around you. Feeling the space, giving this contraction, this energy, all the space in the world that it wants. It's completely allowed to be here. She's so welcome. And what do you notice happens when you drop into this and open up your energy?
Definitely I felt looser, lighter, expanded.
Yeah.
It allowed my whole neck to relax back.
Yeah. You allowed it. You met it with acceptance. When we're working with energy in the body, almost 10 out of 10 times, the real medicine is to open. It's our own resistance that keeps it locked in. And from this space of spaciousness, expansion, what does this energy need to hear from you? What would help?
Sorry I overwhelmed you. I'm sorry I overbooked our schedule so that I would not have to feel what you're feeling. We have a lot going on. I'm sorry I'm taking on a lot right now. I just really want to transform our lives. I want us to feel secure and safe. So I thought that meant getting a lot done.
Yeah, And who is this part that's talking right now?
At first, I thought she was the suicidal Amber, but she could be a new part because I'm getting flashbacks to high school.
Yeah.
I'm sitting in my counselor's office and I'm crying. And she's telling me that I am trying to do all the things. I was trying to do sports. I was trying to run for class president. I was trying to do all my APs and hang out with my friends, date. I was trying to do all this stuff at once. And she's telling me that's not good for me.
Yeah. So I want you to open your eyes. And look at me. Look around the room. Yeah, just coming back into this moment. And take a drink.
I just want to feel.
Yeah.
It's so funny the patterns we repeat.
Yeah.
That we know our patterns.
The stories aren't new.
Yeah.
Same content, different form.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll work with this high school memory because that's what's present. And you let me know if you feel like dissociation is coming on, if you feel like you're being pulled out of presence. Because I know for you in particular, and probably a lot of people can relate to this, that you can go so far into the mind that you're not in reality anymore. And I want to help you build the spiritual muscle to feel and be here.
I've been working on feeling, but moving through the emotion more so than clinging on to it.
Yeah. And just it's you're grabbing onto a helium balloon and it's taking you into the sky.
Yeah.
And really what true healing is that presence, this field of presence and allowance, meeting these contracted energies, these stuck emotions.
Yeah.
Because if we're just in the emotion, then that can actually re-traumatize our nervous system.
Mm-hmm.
So if it's ever okay, I'm really getting into this emotion, I'm really getting into this story, we want to come back into presence, anchor here, and feel with the strength of presence.
That's definitely even happening a little right now. I was just getting more and more high school.
I know.
Flashbacks, the little T traumas.
Yeah. Yeah. And so a lot of that is just opening the eyes.
It was weird though. It's part of me didn't want to come back.
Yeah.
I kind of wanted to hang out there.
Yeah, it's interesting. So you're probably just flipping in between avoidance and indulgence. So the pattern is to avoid.
Yeah.
But then when you're there and when you're in it, it's oh, now I want to dwell.
Yeah.
And it's this pull to be in the emotion. And there's no judgment or shame with this. This definitely used to be my pattern as well. It's if I'm feeling, I'm fucking feeling and I'm in it. And I'm what I didn't realize, re-traumatizing, actually just putting gasoline on the wound and making it worse. And sometimes, you just end up crying yourself to sleep.
Yeah.
Because like you're just crying so long and the body's like, okay, now I'll go to sleep. But no healing has occurred from that. That's just expressing. And I would actually say that's like unconscious expressing. There's a difference between consciously expressing, that's expressing with presence. And that building that muscle is the reason why I'm able to go into like deeply traumatic experiences, like from my mom dying, and heal that by myself, because the strength of presence that I can hold now is so immense that I don't get sucked in to the old stories. The gravity of the emotion doesn't like whiplash me. I'm not like stuck on the roller coaster. It's like I'm seeing the roller coaster, but I'm right here.
Yeah, it's as if I wanted to, I don't know if it was actually that part. I don't know what I want to name her. She's kind of the overdoer. She likes to stay busy in order to avoid feeling. And I don't know if it was her, like, because I've been ignoring her for so long, like I get a flash of her when I know I've put too much on the calendar for the day. And then I ignore her and I move along. So it's as if she like latched onto me, or I was just like.
You mean just now?
Yeah.
I think you were identifying as her.
Okay. Yeah.
And this, all of this is just practice with like these inner complexities.
Because I was there. I was in the counselor's office.
I know.
I could see the future and the past from that moment. Like I was like, oh my God, I'm back.
And that's actually so beautiful. And like there's some clients that I wish I could just like put this in a tincture and like drip drop some of it into their tea. Because some people will not let themselves go to those places. But you do. The opportunity is just to take more presence with you when you go.
Thank you. Yeah, let's do that from now on.
Yeah. So that you're not like sucked into the vortex.
I was sucked.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And particularly for you, was like for someone who has reservoirs of unfelt emotion, one entry point into a big emotion like that can actually just like open the floodgates to all of it. And then that's like when people take ayahuasca, when people have these, or like a heavy dose of psilocybin, that's what happens is like the floodgates open of all of the shit that they haven't felt. And if they don't have someone to hold presence for them, or they're not able to hold presence for themselves, they actually just end up re-traumatizing themselves. And it's that's a bad trip. That's what a bad trip is.
Yikes.
Yeah. So yeah, very good. Okay. I want to check back in with this energy first. Scale of 1 to 10. Where is it at?
She says 6.
Okay. Is this memory from high school, does that feel like an energetic match to this energy in your throat?
I think they're just from the same time period.
Okay.
Because what I'm going through in life right now is me overbooking myself. But the throat tightness feels like how I felt for most of high school, which was feeling like unable to speak my mind, double guessing what I want to say, and kind of just really, really trying to be authentic. But it was hard when the backlash from other people was, that's weird, that's too much, etc. So it just feels like a part that is wanting to speak out but doesn't feel like it can.
Yeah. And is there a memory from high school that is resonant with this, that feels like I want to speak, but I'm not heard. I want to scream, but I'm not heard.
I'm just getting a memory of like being in bed. My junior year of high school, I was very bedridden with depression, and I really stopped going to classes for a long time. I've always tried to reach out for help by like oversharing, like saying like, I'm depressed. This is what I'm going through. But that led me to lose friends, to lose boyfriends. I would still try to express what I was going through, but it wasn't always received well. It normally, my hyper awareness would actually cause people to themselves quiet up because they didn't know how to respond.
Yeah.
They're not used to hearing like, I have depression, I have anxiety. This was like 2013.
So using your own intuition here, what feels like, because we're talking about a few different memories, a few different paths that we could take for healing, what feels like it's most present for you?
It seems like depression because the friend I'm staying with right now is very depressed. The other night, she expressed some suicidal thoughts to me, and I was trying to help her with those. And on the car ride here, you and I were talking about how you can take on the energy of other people. And so I've been staying with her almost a week. And so I think that that's rubbed off on me. So it's triggering my suicidal thoughts that we just heard, and it's triggering my depression, which I had just told her, like, I healed that. Like, I'm good. I don't take meds anymore for it. I just have my supplements and I have my coping mechanisms. But
tools.
Yeah. My tools from Kat. So it seems like my depression just got triggered again.
Yeah. Okay. So what we could do is go back to this junior high, or not junior high, but junior in high school version of yourself and hear from her. You know what I say, if it can be evoked, it will be. And this might just be another facet of the diamond when it comes to you healing depression that we need to look at, that needs some love.
Yeah, I think that she must know that this is a part that's holding me back right now. Because back when I was sitting in the counselor's office, that was right before I was diagnosed with moderate depression.
Yeah.
And so my habit when I'm depressed, in order to avoid feeling that way and to avoid being bedridden, is to keep things on my to-do list. But then we're just overwhelming ourselves.
Yeah.
And then we can't truly focus on the most important goals.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to ask you this question. If I slow down, I fear that
I won't get enough done. I will fail. I won't accomplish what I came here to do. People won't like me. I won't be able to serve others.
And if you failed, what would that emotional experience be like? What does this feel like to you? Thinking of the 3 core wounds.
It's related to unworthiness. I'm getting flashbacks to like not scoring as high as I wanted to on an AP exam, or like being late to AP environmental, where everyone was just like so mean. And they were like, oh, Why are you late again? Why do you get to be late? We all have to be on time. Did you know that?
Yeah. So I want you to speak from the part that feels unworthy. Just unedited. I know you're good at that.
There are people who need something from you.
Speaking from unworthiness.
It feels like that's what she's telling me.
Oh, she's saying that to you?
Like, you need to get more done.
Yeah, that seems like a big part of it, huh?
It's so weird. She's like, Dad's going to be mad.
Yeah. Yeah, it's okay to feel that, honey.
But I don't care. I don't care. I don't want to care if he's mad or not.
This is okay to be here. This part isn't wrong.
He gets mad at everything, so why would I get mad if he's mad? I don't want to be mad. But I get mad at everything now.
Yeah. Yeah, connecting with the breath.
She just said, thank you for feeling that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I feel lightheaded.
Okay, you can open your eyes. Feel your feet. Move your toes. Stretch your body.
Oh.
Yeah. Sometimes
Ew.
you gotta take a mid-set break when you're in the spiritual gym.
Yes, we are.
Doing a lot of reps over here.
Yes. Holy guacamole.
Ooh, the carpet feels nice.
This is why I wasn't going to wear mascara unless it could be waterproof.
Except waterproof mascara is poison.
Oh my gosh, really?
I don't know.
Probably, yeah. You're so right.
Probably is.
Yeah, like why can't you be removed with water?
Seems sus. So I want to help tie this together for our viewers and also for you, is that all of this is about worthiness. The overdoing, the avoiding, the fear of failure, not wanting to disappoint dad, like low key, like we don't want to admit it, but like low key,
Yeah.
not wanting to disappoint dad. That all has to do with misunderstandings of your inherent worth and value.
That was like I subconsciously knew this obviously, but I keep getting sign after sign after sign that if I heal my relationship with my dad, it will heal a lot of things in my life.
Because it's not actually just about your dad. It's about your worth.
He's just a part of that.
My guess is that he's one of your biggest triggers around worth. And also I know from past coaching sessions with you that that had a lot to do with feelings of being unsafe as well. So we can have these people, and like we're so intelligent when we incarnate in this life, when we're like setting up like this way, we're setting up our soul contracts. We set those up with people in our lives, with other souls, with other beings who will be able to activate us in the way that we need to be activated for the greatest potential for catalyst. Catalyst meaning impetus to grow in this life. So that makes a lot of sense that healing your relationship with your dad would lead to you stepping into greater and greater versions of yourself, because on purpose, you set it up that way before you came here so that he would give you these wounds, but he didn't really give them to you. This is what you came here to evolve.
I do acknowledge the child abuse of my childhood to be a major factor in who I am now. And I love who I am now. And the way that I move through life. And I wouldn't essentially be who I am without those experiences.
And I believe that also just because I know your heart and I know what you want to do on this earth, this is part of your dharmic path to heal your own worthiness, to heal your own sense of unsafety, to heal your own sense of you not belonging, so that you can then coach others at random events that you go to, like you went to yesterday. Like you're not even a coach yet, but you're just spreading the light and healing others because that's a natural calling for you.
Yeah, I enjoy it.
And this is how you do it. You heal yourself. It always starts with self. That's what I always teach. It starts with self. And as we transcend our own shit, as we heal our own shit, that makes us able to heal other people, to be a beneficial presence on the earth, and to raise planetary consciousness and change the trajectory of humankind.
Yeah. It's like you can't teach soccer. You can't coach soccer.
Exactly. If you never fucking play the sport.
Unless you're Ted Lasso.
I don't know who that is, but
it's a show we can watch together sometime.
Probably won't.
You won't. You won't. Great Emmy Award-winning program. But yeah, I agree. Whether it was a soul contract or subconsciously going through this trauma on purpose, I knew that it would lead to something greater than myself. Mm-hmm. And I do want to help others. So I got to slow down and help myself first.
Yeah.
Because that's what I keep telling myself. Like, let's, keep going. Let's be productive. We want to serve others right now. There are people waiting on your videos. There are people waiting on your show to become a regular thing. Because of your coaching, I achieved enough clarity to know that my show, Healing Amber, is what I want to do and serve the world with right now. And so I've been kind of feeling unworthy because she's not ready right now. And because I'm not ready right now. But I don't want that to be connected to my worth.
And exactly what you're sharing and what you're experiencing right now is what is going to help so many people. Like this part of you that is in just overdrive and the overdoing. So many people on the planet are just in doing, have to do more, have to do more to prove that I'm worthy or to live up to some expectation of my worthiness.
Yeah, worthy of love. Because I keep maybe because I'm not taking enough time to be still and give internal love, then I'm not, I'm basically seeking the external love with my productivity because I'm not letting myself have the time to nourish myself.
And what do we know about that? Trying to get something externally. What do I know? Teach it back.
You don't need it if you're already giving it to yourself.
And if you're giving it to yourself, you'll actually be able to receive it from other people.
Yeah, because part of me is like, we need more followers. We need more people to see our videos. We need more likes. And that means that we're helping enough people. We're loved enough.
We're good enough.
But I get a lot of individuals who go out of their way to say, what you just said helped me so much. And I guess I'm not like letting that compliment impact me. I'm not letting it through.
Yeah. Nourishment barrier.
Yeah. Otherwise I'd be satisfied with the like people here and there who compliment me and
it's
say,
like, no, it's more.
them.
I need to help more people. I need more people to be transformed, because if they're transformed, then that means that I did something valuable. I did something worthwhile. And ultimately, if we trace that back far enough, it's that I'm valuable, that I'm worthwhile.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Okay. So let's bring some love to this part.
Yeah.
So when we're talking about worth, I also think it's hilarious that life, like, tell me why all my coaching sessions over like the last 2 weeks have been on worth.
It's always going to be a trigger point, right? If that's a core wound, feelings of unworthiness.
Not always.
No, there are people who don't feel unworthy.
Yes.
What?
Yeah. Well, there's different levels of worth. And, my coach, Alyssa, teaches that there's unhealthy ego that says I'm not worthy. Healthy ego says I am worthy, but we're still, I talk about the spectrums of the mind. We're still operating in the spectrum of the mind with I am worthy. Like, we do want to develop a healthy egoic structure that's helpful, but that's still in the spectrum. And I know you've heard me talk about this before, that the real opportunity is to wake up beyond the spectrum into this sense of I am beyond. And really seeing that worth is a made up system. And everyone has a different ruler to measure it.
Wow. Yeah. I got to change my ruler.
And really I think as you change your relationship with this part that feels unworthy, then it just kind of naturally dissolves, because you see like, oh, that's just not true. Like, you just don't believe it anymore.
Oh, so I want to throw the ruler away, right?
Yeah. You can throw it away.
I don't want to keep subconsciously measuring my worth.
And if you do, it's just an opportunity for love.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have you close your eyes again. Take a deep breath into your heart space. And seeing in your mind this part that says, I'm not worthy. This part that says, I am worthy. I know you have that part too. Now, almost as if you're stepping back from your physical body, stepping into your essence. You're transcending the ego, stepping into I am beyond. I am beyond any comprehension of worth. I am one with the one. I'm one with all of the universe. I'm love. I am one. I said, I am love. You are love. I am one with all of life. It's like you are a wave in the ocean, but you're also a part of the entire ocean. And softening the heart space. And from this place of love, of beyond, I want you to talk directly to the part of you who feels unworthy, directly to the part of you in high school, particularly, who felt like she had to earn and prove and work for her worth. What does that part of you need to hear from unconditional love?
You're safe. I love you. Thank you. You can rest. You can take it easy. You don't gotta do all that. Pick and choose what to do. Do what you want, not what you feel like you need to. You'll get where you're trying to go.
And check in with your younger one. Is she receiving this?
Yeah, she feels lighter.
Mm-hmm. Does she have anything that she would respond with?
She says, I'm okay.
Okay. Yeah. And if it feels good, if it feels true for you, I'd like you to also say something to her to the effect of, regardless what you do or don't do, you are precious. There is nothing you could do to make me love you more. There's nothing you could do to be more worthy. I love you exactly the way that you are.
I know everything you do has the ultimate goal of love. Thank you so much for always seeking love. You are never without love. You don't need to measure yourself with anything or for anything. I will always love you for you. You can take it easy. We're safe.
That seems like it was received a little more fully than the first time.
Yeah.
We're going to do some compassionate self-forgiveness. Do you want me to offer you some, or do you want to start?
I forgive myself for buying into the misunderstanding that I have to do, and fill my calendar up in order to avoid my overwhelm and my emotions. The truth is that it is safe to feel my emotions. It is safe to go slow because my productivity is not a measure of my worth.
Beautiful.
I forgive myself for buying into the misunderstanding that the pain I experienced in the past with my dad means that I am not worthy.
Mm-hmm.
The truth is that I am inherently worthy. And now I am aware of what was a trigger. And therefore I can heal that.
How about I forgive myself for buying into the misunderstanding that I have to work hard for love?
Yeah. The truth is...
Say the whole thing.
You're right. I forgive myself for buying into the misunderstanding that I have to work hard to earn love. The truth is that I am love.
Mm-hmm. And the people who love you most in your life, do you have to work hard for their love?
Oh.
No.
Not at all.
How about I forgive myself for buying into the misunderstanding that worth is something that I can achieve or attain, receive, get more of?
I do forgive myself for buying into the misunderstanding that worth is something that can be achieved. But the truth is that I have been worthy all along. It's not contingent upon anything.
Yeah. Yeah, breathe that one in. You've been worthy all along.
I wish she knew that back in high school.
Well, she does now.
Yeah. We would have gotten fewer STDs.
Word. It do be like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes. Yeah, how you feeling?
Very grateful, Coach Kat.
How's this energy in your throat?
Still there, but looser.
Mm-hmm.
It's like she wants to actually get out a scream or sing a song or like a hum or something.
Mm-hmm.
That felt better.
Where would you rate it 1 to 10?
She said 10, but I don't feel a 10.
So tune in to your throat space and remember where you were at the beginning of the session.
You're at a 6. An 8. But she knows she'll be a 10. So.
Did you say she knows she'll be a 10 soon?
Yeah.
You know 10 means like activated.
Oh, really?
You don't know how the scale works.
No, it's not the opposite. 10 is like, I'm great.
10 is like scale 1 to 10. How strong does this feel? 10 is like the most strong.
Oh, no. We cool. Okay, well, if you flip that around, she says 2.
Word. Okay. Jesus. So at the beginning, you said you were like between a 7 and 8 out of 10 for how
Activation.
strong it was.
I think I said 6.
You said 7 and 8, and then it went to 6.
Oh, okay. I know. She's like, we feel good.
Okay. Yeah. We made some progress.
Feel freer.
Good.
Still confused on the numbers, but freer.
Yeah, I'm confused about the numbers right now too. You didn't know the system? Have you always been rating things backwards anytime I've told you?
No, I don't think so.
Maybe it's just a today thing.
I think it was the carnitas oatmeal I ate earlier that took the digestive energy instead of the brain power. Do you wonder?
Yeah. So what is a takeaway? What is something you learned that you never want to forget? Or what is something you would tell a younger version of you, or that you would tell our listeners, our watchers?
I would say to start working on your feelings of unworthiness ASAP, because you've said that in the past couple of weeks, you've been nonstop talking about worthiness. It feels with your clients. And for me, a bunch of new friends, old friends who I've been talking to recently are talking to me about their problems that are stemming from feelings of unworthiness. And that clearly wanted to come out with me today.
Yeah.
She was like, yeah, you're noticing everyone else's problems, but let's, look inward real quick.
That's usually how it works. So what wisdom are you taking with you from this session?
That I want my actions from here on to be made in, like, it sounds corny, but like in the name of love. Like, I want to create my art, my videos for love, because I love doing it, because I love self-expression. I don't want to make my art to achieve worth, because I don't need to. I threw the ruler away.
Yeah. There's no measuring stick for your worth.
No measuring stick.
Yeah. Yeah. There is no measuring stick for your worth and value.
Never was.
So, beautiful session.
Thank you for everything.
Thank you. It's always a delight to dwell in this space with you.
I'm very excited to integrate all of this to my life, and I'll let you know how it goes.
Yeah, beautiful. Hi, babe. If this episode served you, it would mean so much to have a token of your love with a 5-star rating and a review. Maybe even send it to a friend who would be supported by it. Much love.